Leñador, córtame la sombra, líbrame del suplicio de verme sin toronjas. ¿Por qué nací entre espejos? El día me da vueltas y la noche me copia en todas sus estrellas. Quiero vivir sin verme, y hormigas y villanos soñaré que son mis hojas y mis pájaros. Leñador, córtame la sombra, líbrame del suplicio de verme sin toronjas.
All white camellias, just like you said.
You're magnificent. We're short 4 napkins.
There's only 8? That is so annoying. You know, I'm gonna kill that rental guy.
Is there any chance of having more delivered?
What, guests come at 7, right? Oh, I knew I should have come by yesterday. I feel terrible, Annie.
I have plenty of napkins. A little mismatching can add flavor to things.
The whole idea was that everything was gonna be Madeira linen.
It's okay. We'll make it seem intentional.
Great idea. This looks delicious. What is it?
Rhubarb galette. It's kind of like a fruit pizza.
Yummy. So, what's going on? What do you want me to do?
I'm just preparing all the ingredients. The key is to put everything together at the exact right moment. So when the guests arrive, it appears effortless. That's why we have to watch the clock.
Well, I warned you, I'm not Julia Child. I usually just supervise the chef.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, why don't you chop these onions for the paella?
I can do that.
There's a big controversy about whether or not to put the onions in paella. Some believe that it makes the rice mushy, but to me it brings out that particular sensuality that is Andalusia.
Where'd you learn to cook paella?
An abuela taught me, in España.
And when did you first visit?
Oh, that was many years ago. I won an arts grant from a university to study painting there.
And do you ever show?
I had my first and only solo show in New York when I was 23.
Wow, that's impressive. And then you left it all behind.
Well, it's next to impossible to make a living as a painter.
I can imagine. But do you ever still paint for fun?
Yeah, when I have free time.
And what do you paint?
Well, my paintings are inspired by Spain, by the poetry of Federico Garcia Lorca.
Lorca. I studied him in high school. Such a sad life.
Why do you say that?
Well, he was murdered.
Yes, but his life was glorious and his death magnificent out on that desolate road by the Fountain of Tears. Right before the bullet hit him, he spat in their faces and yelled, "Pendejo!"
Pendejo?
Coward. I paint the way his poems make me feel.
Well, if you ever feel comfortable enough, I'd love to see them.
Oh, I don't really show them.
So, Spain has really made an impression on you.
Spain was like a dream. Painting, eating, rich food, sensual music, being alive every moment.
Sounds like a fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Dream like that, you know, it can't last forever.
else is coming tonight? People you work with?
A few. Mostly friends.
You have such a glittering circle. Do they know about the guest of honor?
No, that's my secret agenda.
Well, rekindling an old romance over a dinner party. It's so Jane Austen.
Well, our romance always did have a literary quality.
And how did you guys reconnect?
It was so perfect. I was walking through the Camellia Park in the Huntington Gardens, and there he was.
Oh, it's so romantic.
I'm not really sure when, what time he's coming. He said he had plans earlier in the evening.
Oh, I think that's better. I think things will loosen up by the time he gets here.
I want him to arrive at exactly the right moment, When the conversation is high and everybody's feeling great.
Don't worry, Annie. We'll make sure that everything is perfect.
Hello?
Hello, Annie.
Hi, Tommy.
How things going?
Oh, I'm just putting the magical ingredients together.
I dream of your pail.
It'll become a reality tonight.
Listen, Annie. Mindy and I went to Taste of Bombay last night, and hers didn't settle well. I'm sorry, we can't make it.
Oh, I'm so sorry you're not coming. You always stir up such lively debate.
We were really looking forward to it.
You want me to bring over some leftovers?
I don't think that's necessary. Thanks,
Oh,
though.
if you change your mind, let me know.
Okay. Bye, Annie.
Bye-bye. Cancellation. My friend Tommy and his wife, they can't come.
That's too bad.
Yeah, he's such a good conversationalist. Really makes things tick.
Darn.
To tell you the truth, I could never understand why a successful journalist would be with such a doofus. Between the two of us, I'm glad she can't come. You know what? Why don't you check on the table and I'll finish the onions?
Okay.
That would be great. Mm-hmm. How are things with Roger?
Fine. I guess.
And why are things just fine?
Look, I don't want to burden you with my relationship issues. You're not paying me to come over here and complain.
Oh, go on and burden me. People think I'm quite good at relationship advice.
Well, he thinks I'm too dominating when it comes to the house because I like everything neat and arranged all the time.
And that's bad?
I just think there's so much chaos in life that your house should be a sanctuary. It's better for both of us, right?
Of course.
Anyhow, that drives me crazy.
Well, it shouldn't.
He's weird about money, too.
He thinks because he makes more than I do, he feels slightly resentful about me spending it. So, I spend a little too much. But I like nice things.
And why not?
I think the money makes him feel like he has licenses. Like, he likes to bring other people into our sex life. I mean, he loves threesomes. And because he's making more than I do, it doesn't bother me.
How many threesomes have you had?
3. I should have had 1 9-some and saved myself some time.
How did you feel afterwards?
I shrugged it off. It was fun, I guess.
Maybe it bothers you more than you think.
The sex itself doesn't bother me. It kind of goes into the whatever category.
I could never put sex in the whatever category.
Well, women have a harder time with it than men.
Maybe I'm just more old school.
Well, you haven't had any crazy experiences?
Of course I've had crazy experiences when I was young and a real artist. Making love in the fields of sunflowers outside Granada. It was the 70s after all.
Let's hear some stories.
My stories are so tame compared to yours.
Oh, well, you have a wild streak, though. Look, I've seen that leopard print pashmina.
Oh, that does raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, well, your flair is so carefully planned. It's very classy. Have you seen this tablecloth, by the way?
It's beautiful, but I think we need something more creative.
What are you thinking?
How about little place cards with famous quotes, and everyone can read them out loud before dinner?
That sounds like fun, maybe.
I just want it to be extraordinary.
It will.
Hello?
Annie, hello.
Hello, Zachary! Hello! Hello!
Hello.
How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm good, but I have some sad news. I have to finish
finish up a rewrite before the end of the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Maybe you want to swing by for dessert.
I just don't think it's gonna happen tonight.
Well, maybe Julia wants to stop by.
I'm not sure. I'll ask her. If she does, I'll call back, but I think you should count us out.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I understand. Shit!
What?
I have to go, Martin!
Oh, shit! What happened?
I knew I shouldn't have put it there.
It was so perfect.
I don't know if I have time to make another one.
Well, should we go to the market and buy something?
It's Gordon's favorite. I told him I was making it. Let's just get the paella further along. Have some more dough in the freezer. Hopefully it'll defrost in time.
Can we zap it? Guess not.
Chorizo!
Chorizo, right.
We have to remove 2 more places from the table.
Really? Oh, no.
Zach and Julia.
What happened?
Well, he's a very sought-after writer, and he gets these last-minute assignments.
I know how that is with Roger.
Roger's a staffer. Zach creates the shows.
Oh.
And he collects art. And Gordon was a dealer, so I thought they might know each other, and Gordon would have someone to talk to.
Well, it's a small enough grow till he's into it.
I still don't understand why Julia couldn't come.
Sometimes people don't like to travel without their
Well,
partners.
that's ridiculous. People should be able to have lives of their own.
I know.
I mean, what's this all about anyway? Can't she have fun without her husband?
I guess not.
People in relationships think they're better than everyone else. Nothing makes me happier than waking up in the morning all by myself, not having to worry about anybody else.
Really? Is that the way it's gonna be for you forever, you think?
No, I won't have any time to myself once I have my baby.
Baby.
You seem surprised. So much has changed, Martin. I have an egg on ice, a surrogate in the wings. Now all I need is,
Well, have you found a man?
Are you offering? I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I want the whole thing. A husband, a partner, a better half.
Well, maybe Gordon.
Maybe things have changed. I felt that way when I ran into him.
Very possible.
Don't get me wrong. If he offered.
Right. Right, well, maybe the flame will rekindle tonight.
That would be wonderful. I'm so ready for something with meaning to come into my life.
Babies bring meaning. You know, do bring a purpose, a connection to something greater.
Do you want babies?
Well, we talked about it, but I'm more of a baby kind of guy than Roger.
Well, you have to have the right man if you're going to have a baby.
Have you tried the internet?
Martin,
Yeah.
can you go down to the basement and get the paella pan and burner? There's a few down there, so get the size 14, well, the size 8-person pan.
Of course.
Thanks.
No problem. Who is this? In this picture? My white camellia?
That's what he called me.
So sweet. So? Who was he?
That's Gordon. A much younger Gordon.
Oh, God, he's so handsome. I mean, look at those eyes.
Boy, those eyes.
Could really fall in love with those eyes.
I did. We met standing in front of the same painting at the Moreau Museum in Barcelona. He was, a young dealer, and I was a baby painter. It was instant rapture. Something powerful brought us together.
That type of thing has never happened to me. I always wanted that feeling.
It sounds nice, but it does come with a price. Hello?
Just put it down over there. Hey, Annie.
Hi, Frank.
How you doing, hot stuff?
Oh, I'm doing fine. What time do you think you'll be stopping by tonight? I was looking forward to stirring up your world-famous gimlets.
Yeah, me too. You know, I'd really be happy to do it, but a friend of mine is coming to town, really last minute. He lives in Europe, and we rarely see each other.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to say.
Do you want to bring him? There's always more paella.
You know, he just got in, and we're gonna spend a few hours together, you know, catching up, doing the old friend stuff. I'm sure you know how it is, right?
Actually, Frank, I don't.
Look, Annie, I'm sorry. What do you...
Don't worry about it. Have fun with your friend.
Annie,
He's a very successful architect. Had a friend come in town at the last minute.
No.
He was going to bartend. I mean, what's a party without special drinks?
Well, I make a killer sangria. I used to work at the Thermometer in WeHo, and that was our Sunday afternoon special.
You think he's lying?
Meaning he doesn't have a friend?
Yeah.
Why would he lie?
Maybe he doesn't want to come. Maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe he thinks I'm a terrible chef.
Annie, everyone loves you, and you make the best food.
Why is everyone canceling on me?
I don't know. You know, stuff comes up.
It's going to look empty, and I want it to be festive.
But it's not about numbers. It's about quality.
Why don't you chop the garlic?
Does Gordon know how many you're expecting?
I just said a small gathering.
Well, that's good. It's vague enough. People will never know. So let's just focus on the food before we ruin anything else.
Okay. But you brought up the wrong size pan.
Whoops.
I'll show you.
I don't mean to be nosy, but whatever happened to the romance with you and Gordon?
When we were in our 20s or in our 40s?
In Spain.
Oh, in Spain, we were young and so explosive, like Scott and Zelda.
Young love is always like that. All-encompassing and dramatic. And the second time?
Well, that was 20 years ago, and then we were on and off for 5 years.
It's a long time to be on and off.
I kept wishing it was different, but that was always the way Gordon was. Now he's back, drawn to the flame.
And why do you think that is?
He always had the trappings of everything I wanted.
Trappings can really throw you off to reality.
What do you mean?
Well, I have this friend, well, a girl that I know that is totally marrying for money. And I'm planning the wedding.
How do you know she's marrying for money?
Well, she dated him before he got rich, and then she dumped him, and now he's making all this money, and now she's like, Brian, you're my dream man. So sad.
If he loses all that money, do you think she'll divorce him?
My guess is that she'll stick around with him for a reasonable amount of time, like 6 months or so, just to make it look respectable.
Isn't loving someone for their beauty equally superficial?
People's looks are integral to who they are.
Maybe. Maybe not. I read this article in People magazine about a soldier who came back from Iraq badly burned. Unrecognizable. There he was. His wife standing beside him. Didn't faze her a bit. Clearly she loved his essence.
And what's the rest of the world supposed to do? I mean, we can't all live up to that ideal.
I don't know. Be disappointed, I guess.
Maybe it's true what the self-help gurus say, that loving yourself and relying on yourself is the only way to real happiness.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Gordon. Maybe he's early. Oh, that'd be so like him.
Well, do you want me to get it?
Call off the emergency. It's just FedEx.
Well, that's a relief. Isn't it so disappointing when you think love is at the door and no one's there?
If love is so incredibly disappointing, what's the big deal about being in love?
her perfect size.
Why don't you and Roger join us this evening?
That sounds nice.
I already have one boy couple coming. Is that too many boys?
Never enough boys, sweetie.
Spoken like Lorca. Tell Roger that Dana D'Elia's coming. He'll know who she is.
Sure.
Okay, but I have to start the dessert. I'm gonna get the recipe.
Hey, babe.
How's it going?
The usual, just setting up, you know.
Tired.
Yeah, look, I have a favor to ask you. There's been some cancellations and I'm facing a minor meltdown here, and I was wondering if you could come. Annie's invited us.
What, to fill the table? How flattering. Dana D'Elia?
Yeah, who is that?
She's a production executive at Silver Noise, Katie Winterman's company.
Oh, so you'll be there?
Oh, no.
What she needs is therapy, not a party
Look,
planner.
don't be harsh.
You enable it. I still can't believe that she called you last night at 11:30 because she wasn't sure which brand of pink salt to buy.
Drop it, there's a big difference.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you about pink salt. I just don't understand why you put up with it.
Look, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Oh, and bring my blue Varvatos jacket.
All right, fine. See me next to Dana.
Will do. Wait, stop. What's happening? What is happening?
Another cancellation. Just Rupert. He was supposed to do the music.
Who are these people? And at the last minute,
They're my friends. And I gave them this beautiful cappuccino maker for their wedding and
yeah, those are expensive.
$850.
It's a nice gift.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
Where were they raised?
Well, Barnes.
Do they have any idea how much time, how much money was spent, how much work went into this?
People are inconsiderate. The only person you need to have a good time with is yourself.
Fuck that, Martin.
Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. People have their own shit going on, you know? Come on, pep talk. Let's go. Listen, come on. It's their loss. You're such a big success. I mean, you've won awards. You've been interviewed in magazines.
It's all superficial. I'm alone. What is Gordon gonna think when he shows up and there's nobody here?
Look, he might be relieved that it's a small group.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
You're not being paid to console me. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll pull it together.
Look, it's gonna be a nice, intimate night of warm conversation.
But it looks so empty. Doesn't it look empty?
No, definitely not. And we'll fill the room with love. And hey, Roger's gonna be there.
He will.
Yeah. So we'll be there for you. So, what's next?
Oh. I better get started on remaking that galette. You get the rhubarb, wash it, and cut it into 3-inch strips, you know. We need about 2 pounds.
Okay.
So tell me more about Spain. What was your favorite city?
Sevilla. Oh, someday I'd like to move there. People are happier there.
Unlike here.
This is the worst town in the world to be alone.
Why do you think that is?
It's not about business. Nobody's interested. You won't believe this. The other 2 gays via text. I've officially entered the digital age.
So sorry, Annie.
It is what it is.
Is there anyone still coming?
Yes, Martin. But I kind of hope Gordon doesn't even come. I mean, I don't have anything to do with it anyway. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
No, there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing. There's nothing I can do.
So just plow your guests with booze and get through the night.
I'll have some whiskey right here.
Oh, in fact, I could use a drink myself. Let's have a toast. To a great night, no matter who shows up.
Ay, qué trabajo me cuesta quererte como te quiero. Por tu amor me duele el aire, el corazón y el sombrero.
Look, don't worry about Martin, all right? He's got to stay late to clean up. I'll meet you later. It's all good.
¿Quién me compraría a mí
All right, all right.
este cintillo que tengo y esta tristeza de hilo blanco para hacer pañuelos? Ay, qué trabajo me cuesta quererte como te quiero.
Oh, God, I'm famished. How much longer?
That's the maestro.
Annie, starving in here.
So, you guys met at work?
Yeah, I work at Silver Noise too.
Wow. God, it's such a huge operation. And film and TV and Broadway.
Stuff's strong.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. It'll sneak up on you.
Wow, so what do you do there? Do you run one of the departments?
Oh, well, I mostly take care of the executives.
In what way?
I haven't eaten anything today but 6 egg whites and a Melba toast.
God, you must be hungry.
Thermogenic diet.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
You should try it.
It works.
Oh, in what capacity?
I'm an assistant.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, it must be nice to work with your spouse.
Yeah.
So how long have you known Annie?
She did a campaign for me almost 10 years ago when I was a marketing exec.
And you were happy with the results?
It was very successful. Her work's really, totally original and unforgettable.
Yeah, I know. Her eye is so amazing. It's those little details.
And then we became, single gal pals.
Anything else going on?
Well, I still work on my writing a bit. Yeah, I make these short films and I put them on the net.
What kind of films?
Comedy shorts. Oh, they're dumb.
I really want her to do this job for me at Silver Noise. I'm trying to convince her. But she says she doesn't mix business and pleasure.
Well, friendships born from work are very special, delicate. That's how we met.
Well, you hired her for something?
No, she hired me, actually.
For what?
A company event. I own a party coordinating company. I actually arranged things for tonight.
So you're an entrepreneur, huh? How's your business doing?
Oh, it's great. It's running itself. We have more calls than we can handle.
Must be great running your own show.
Beats working for the man.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm so sick of going to an office every day.
We write, produce, direct in a weekend, and we put them online.
So how many people watch something like that?
Tough to say.
Like 2 million?
Couple hundred, I guess.
Oh, it must be so exciting for you. I mean, working on all those big shows and for the big lady.
My God, she would die if she heard you call her the big lady.
That's not what I meant. I meant big as in powerful.
It's got its ups and downs. To be honest, one thing you learn working for a person like that is the celebrity factor wears off real fast. And suddenly you realize they're just another boss.
Makes sense. They're just people.
Difficult people, difficult lives.
Well,
it must be validating for you to see your stuff on air, right?
It's not really my stuff. I just oversee it all.
Well, I'll have to check him out. I'm a comedy writer for TV. That's what I do, so.
Yeah, I know. Little Tuffet. It's fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. I don't think any of us ever expected it to get that big. I mean, it's not mine. It's, I just write on it, so.
Well, God, it deserves it. It's, oh, God, I would love to work on a show like that.
How long you guys been together?
A few years.
How'd you meet?
Oh, Craigslist. How about you?
Jonathan interviewed to be my assistant 3 years ago.
Guess he didn't get the job.
He did even better. He got me and a job. He's a secretary for one of the junior executives at the company that I run.
Isn't that weird?
Why would it be weird?
Well, I just thought it might be weird for his boss.
Really? What's his boss gonna do? Fire my husband? It's not like that. They keep what goes on between them.
Well, what's it about?
Oh, it's called Sea of I. Sea of I.
Right.
It's kind of a 90210-y sort of a thing set in the city of industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, there's like a whole big scene going on out there now.
No, I had no idea. Wow, you have really got your finger on the pulse.
Yeah, well, gotta put my finger somewhere.
Come here. To tell you the truth, I've been wanting to get him out on his own for a while. But sometimes it's hard to get the bird to leave the nest.
I see. What would he do?
Well, he fools around with this, comedy stuff. He puts it online and he just doesn't take it seriously.
Martin's patented sangria, AKA Hunch Punch. Whoop. Be careful.
Huh? Oh, come on. That was a brush shirt Zeta Beta Tau. This is amateur hour.
Okay, get ready. The paella's
All right,
coming out.
so how about we have Dana, Jonathan, Roger?
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, thank you. Everybody be careful. It's still a little hot.
That looks amazing.
So colorful.
This looks terrific.
You are my hero.
Thanks so much.
Excellent.
You really missed your calling as a chef, Annie. You got a real gift.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you'd teach me how to cook some things, Annie. I would really love to learn.
Really?
Totally.
I would love it too.
To learn to cook?
No, if Jonathan did.
Well, whatever I know, I'm happy to share with you.
That could really be a good hobby for you, honey.
Thanks, but no, I really should keep working on my movies.
He makes these comedy videos and he puts them up online. Could be much bigger.
Yeah, I just have not had the time to push it.
I know how that is. I don't have time to concentrate on my painting.
I've always said if somebody loves something, they make time for it.
Here, here.
You seem to have some real momentum going. What happened?
After my first show, I lost my nerve.
If you wanted to do it, you'd do it. So, stop belly aching and just do it.
Sweetheart.
I don't mean to be a bitch. I'm just saying, I'm just so tired of hearing everybody going on and on and on about what they could have done, what they would have done, what they should have done.
Took me years to get my first job. If I gave up after my first rejection, I'd still be writing jokes for Teen Abortion, Sacramento's premier drag queen.
Exactly.
Well, it's easy for you two to say. You are very successful in your chosen careers.
Because we work really hard.
Well, graphic design is my chosen career.
I just don't want to hear the same old regrets 10 years from now.
Well, I'm sure that's not the case. Everything will happen in its time.
You gotta make things happen.
Well, maybe I should take my painting more seriously.
How would you describe your paintings, Annie?
Well, they're abstract and they revolve around color and shape and how that evokes emotion.
Oh, I love modern art like that. Who's your favorite painter?
Oh, if I could have any painting in the world, it would be a Moreau.
Would you imagine waking up to that every day?
Such beauty, such wisdom.
If Martin could, he would spend all of my money on art by famous people.
True. I do like nice things on my wall. And it's our money, darling.
I just can't get all worked up about contemporary art. I mean, at the end of the day, a Rothko is just a big splotch of paint that somebody paid $70 million for. It's nuts.
Oh, prices have gone through the roof.
And why? I mean, does it even take any skill? Not that I can see.
I mean, personally, I like my art to, represent something, even if it's simple. Where did we see that lily and the bridge?
The Impressionist Museum in Paris.
Yes. I love that.
I loved it too, but I mean, that's great art.
What is it about a painting that you appreciate? What inspires you or moves you, Annie?
Well, for me, it's about how painting expresses something that's inexpressible. Sometimes when I look at a piece of art, I'm astonished at the complex emotions expressed just by the color.
Exactly. Many feelings put together.
Yes, many layers, but without words. Does that make any sense?
Not really. I generally know what to call my feelings. For example, this I call skeptical.
Emotions are so complicated. Do you have a word for everyone?
I think I do, yeah.
So if you love someone, can you put all the feelings you have about them in a single word?
That would be impossible.
Yeah, but I don't think a painting can do that either.
But a painting can express complex emotions within one single frame.
That's a beautiful understanding of the purpose of art.
And how about El Greco? I mean, so many emotions on one canvas. Grief, ecstasy, terror.
I've never seen an El Greco. Is there one in LA?
Yes, but the place to see El Greco is in Toledo.
Wow. Spain really has a hold on you.
So, can we see one of yours?
No?
Come on, Annie. Show us a painting, and then you can tell us about the emotion behind it and what you were thinking when you painted it.
No, not tonight.
It's what we were talking about earlier, right? Seize the day.
Come on, Annie, give us a little gallery show.
Come on. Don't push her if she doesn't want to. It's...
I would really like to have a look, if I may.
I think I see someone outside.
I'd like
Now's
to see
the
it too. I
time.
mean, but don't push her. It's not a big deal.
Oh, I thought it was the last guest. Sorry.
What, somebody else is coming?
For dessert. He'll be here. I'm sure of it.
Okay. I'm willing to show you one painting, but you have to go easy on me.
Oh, Annie. It's so beautiful. It's so impressive.
Thank you, Martin.
You really should show somewhere.
Well, maybe someday again.
Yeah, God, I agree. It's really moving. And the little dwelling there, it just makes it seem so vast.
It seems to be crying somehow. Do you see that?
Yes, honey, I see it. I'm not a total art tard.
Does the painting have a name?
It's called the guitar.
Forgive me for asking an obvious question, but why is it called The Guitar?
Well, that's a poem by Lorca, and it's how the poem made me feel.
Well, can we hear the poem?
I used to tape them on the back, so I can remember why I painted them. The weeping of the guitar begins. Goblets of dawn are smashed. The weeping of the guitar begins. Useless to silence her. Impossible to silence her. It weeps monotonously as water weeps. As the wind weeps over snowfields. Impossible to silence her. It weeps for distant things. For hot southern sands yearning for white camellias.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Work. Weeps arrow without target. Evening without morning. First dead bird above the bridge. A guitar. Heart mortally wounded by 5 swords.
It weeps monotonously the way water weeps. It's just... I can see that.
Yeah. And that line, arrows without targets, wow. I mean, you've captured that in the painting. That's...
Thank you, Jonathan.
When did you make this?
This is an older one. It was one of the ones mentioned in the Times review of my first show.
What did they say?
That the paintings reflected their maker. Beautiful, delicate, wild.
Sounds like the reviewer had the hots for somebody.
No kidding.
Well, I was so beautiful in those days when I was young.
Oh, you're still beautiful. I know you said one, but can we see some more?
Maybe another time. Dana, what's your opinion? It's very important to me.
I think it's very well executed. Great job, Annie.
So is that all you got to say? Very well executed? Come on.
What else do you want?
Well, doesn't the painting say anything else to you? I mean, does it affect you in any other way?
Stop pretending to be deep to impress everybody.
Hey, Annie, do you have anything a little stronger? I think it's time for me to move up.
Sure, in the library.
I'll show you.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
I'll join you.
Did my picture bother you?
Not in the least. Do you mind if I smoke?
Maybe just this once.
I really shouldn't be doing this.
Especially not in my house.
Not to mention I'm late.
When she goes away for business, I miss her so much, you know?
Oh, must be great to be still that much in love.
Yeah, we have a pretty strong relationship.
Maybe you're perimenopausal.
I had a blood test.
And
I'm pregnant.
should I be happy for you?
So what do you guys do for fun?
Golfing, because she likes to golf. And, we go out to eat. We like to go out to eat.
Eating's great. Gotta eat.
We mostly talk about work. Yeah, it's a pretty, give and take relationship. It's good.
Sounds like it.
I'm not sold. The mom thing.
Why not? You're pregnant. You have a devoted husband.
He's a big part of the problem.
I think he'd make a terrific dad. He's kind, he's nice, he's
You know
sensitive.
what they used to say in my sorority? You could fill a stadium with nice guys.
But I remember in the beginning, you were telling me wonderful things about him.
Yeah, I can't wait to have kids.
Oh, you sound like Annie.
Oh, God, wouldn't Annie make a fantastic mom?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, so would Dana. She'd be great. And, I think I would be a pretty good dad, so.
So what's the holdup?
Well, she's so busy with work, so.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. She ain't getting any younger.
There are a lot of wonderful things about him. I mean, he can talk to the boring people at dinner parties. He's incredible in bed. And he has a way of being unchallenging that's really relaxing.
So what's the problem?
He wants me to be intellectually interested in him.
Are you sure she even wants kids?
I'm pretty sure she wants kids, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, it'll happen when the time is right.
I think, personally, it will happen in the next 6 months.
He was interviewing to be your assistant. What did you expect?
It seemed like a solution to a problem. All the guys with great careers were either gay, terrible in bed, or both. And the prospect of being single in my 40s just seemed utterly depressing.
He might have turned out like me, lonely, miserable.
That's not what I ever said.
I can still hear your condescending tone. always asking, does he have long-term potential?
That was genuine concern.
Well, maybe she's got other concerns.
Such as?
I don't know, maybe she wants you more settled in a career. Having kids is expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, she makes plenty of money, so.
No, I know. Martin and I, we decided to wait until Martin's business was up and running.
You guys are gonna have kids?
Adopt a baby from Russia, maybe.
Borscht, strippers, and babies, the 3 great Russian exports. Das na zdrowie.
Wow, import, export, wow.
So you're gonna be like a stay-at-home dad? I always thought that was kind of emasculating.
Roger, that's rude.
No, that's okay. I am totally fine with that. I mean, I understand. Dana makes all the money. It's
See?
But I've never thought of love as a race to the finish line.
There's nothing wrong with getting to the finish line, Annie.
Yes, exactly. So you shouldn't complain about your life because you've gotten everything you always said you wanted.
It's more complicated than that. And by the way, don't be hard on me for questioning your choices. You said yourself you made some big mistakes.
I'm very proud of my love affairs.
But they haven't led anywhere. They have no function.
That's not what I was after.
Well, what were you after, Annie?
Roger thinks that relationship should be 50-50, everything's equal.
If Roger thought that,
well, I think that things are pretty equal. I mean, okay, not financially, but emotionally, like we support each other 50-50.
so what does she get?
Sorry?
Oh, she has to get something?
What you get, that's pretty concrete. What does she get?
I'll tell you one thing she gets.
Please.
Before she met me, Dana had absolutely no sense of humor. Zilch. I totally taught her how to be funny.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never understood. What is it that you want?
Passion, fire, romance, art, love, music. Someone to come home to.
All right. So you want a daydream, a contradiction all wrapped up in one person.
I don't think it's impossible.
And, well, I have loosened her up in the bedroom, so.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she was kind of a cold lady before I came along.
And how exactly do you know that?
Because she told me.
Oh yeah, she just said that one day. She just said, you know, honey, I used to be a cold lay.
No, I mean, not in so many words, no.
Well, I mean, sounds like something she'd say. So how exactly did you open her up sexually?
I just taught her to be sensual, you know? Like a little candlelight, warm bath, Al Green.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. I mean, I helped her explore her erotic potential.
Dude, come on.
What?
What you want does not exist. You have to compromise. That's what life's about.
Well, that's what you've done is compromise. Here you're complaining about them. Why should I make them?
Well, if the choice is between compromise or spinster, I'll take compromise.
You're telling me that that woman in there, she had no sense of humor and no sex life
Until you came along.
Well, perhaps you would like to go and ask her. Would you
no,
like to?
No, whatever. I mean, you know, Al Green and Candlelight ain't exactly reinventing the Kama Sutra.
I
but
think you've
whatever
had a
you
little
said.
too much to drink.
I think someone hasn't even started yet.
Yes, you have.
Don't try to control me. I'm not a child.
Sometimes you have the worst manners.
Worst
You
man.
need to censor yourself a little.
Why? Why should I censor
Well,
myself?
I'm in favor of a little censorship.
Why can't we
sometimes,
just
I
say
think.
what we think?
Because that's not the way things are done.
Well, I've had it about up to here with the diluted bullshit, okay? This dinner party, the crazy's running pretty thick.
What you want has always been clear to you, but I've never seen that perfectly clear picture.
I have had to be clear. I don't have the luxury of living in the gray areas. I have too many people depending on me.
Like who? Your husband? Your rich, famous boss? You know, Saint Dana.
Hey, I got a question for you. How come you never lick my asshole?
And I think that's my.
Jonathan, I am so sorry. He's not usually like this.
Don't apologize for me.
My wife. Excuse
Don't
me.
apologize for me.
Why are you so embarrassing?
Seriously, I want to know, how come you never lick my asshole?
I like getting my asshole licked. My friends get their assholes licked. What's wrong with my asshole?
You have no idea what my life is like. The stress I'm under, the job that I do.
But it's all about yourself. At the end of the day, it's your ego on the line. And it's not like what you're doing is of any importance, really, to anyone. There's nothing beautiful about what you do.
I spoke to Zach Pennington, by the way, today. That stuff about his show, that was bullshit. He just didn't want to come tonight.
You are so rude. You Vulgarian.
Nothing's wrong with your asshole.
All right, then.
Except for the fact that your asshole is drunk and it's time to go.
Here we go. Trying to put me in your perfect little Marty box. I got news, baby. I'm not a piece of furniture from one of your fucking parties. I'm not the doily.
Enough.
Fine. Doily will be in the car.
We drove separately. You're gross.
I love you.
Fuck you, Gordon.
Roger and I had a little fight.
Joined the club, so did Dana and I.
Really, I'm sorry. She seems a little edgy.
That's an understatement.
Look, can I deal with this? I'll come by tomorrow and take care of the dishes and the rentals.
Don't worry about it, please.
First thing, I promise.
Thank you, Martin. You're an angel.
Pop.
Sure.
I'm so sorry things were disappointing for you tonight.
Dana thinks I'm unrealistic.
About what?
About love, you know, about my life, about what I want in my life, what I want love to be in my life.
You know, it comes from a good place, Annie.
Really?
I wish I had your optimism and sense of romance.
Thank you.
Whatever happened with Gordon, by the way? Did he ever call?
No.
It's a shitty, fucked up thing. Annie, I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, my night's only gonna get worse from here on out.
Oh, God, no. I hope not.
You two are two warriors losing in the battle of love.
Yeah. Come on, comrade. I'll walk you to your car.
What is going on in there?
Well, I think some of the seafood wasn't very good.
Maybe it was the 4 scotches you had after the sangria.
It wasn't that.
Whatever, Jonathan.
Oh, fuck you, Dana. God, you've been horrible to me tonight. Hey, I need you to tell me something that you respect about me.
This is ridiculous.
No, come on, just one little thing. It shouldn't be that difficult.
I don't feel like playing a game right now.
It's not a game to me.
I respect that you're a kind man who doesn't hurt anybody.
God, that makes me sound like a pussy.
What do you want from me?
Something that makes me feel like we're on equal footing.
You're never gonna get that, Jonathan. You want me to treat you like an equal, like you're one of my colleagues?
Yeah, well, you used to.
That was when I was trying to woo you.
And now?
And now I know who we are. I've run out of hope. I love you. I love you. I'm still attracted to you. But if you want me to get on my knees and tell you that I see you as somebody that I don't,
So I'm supposed to live with that, huh?
I'm living with
I live
compromises.
the rest of my life as your himbo.
You're just saying that because I'm a woman. If I were a man, it would seem completely normal.
Yeah, well, you're not.
Successful men do not respect their wives. They pretend like they do. They pay lip service to their tasty dinners and decorating talents.
It's supposed to be a partnership.
It is a partnership.
We're supposed to be partners.
But maybe we should be honest about what the partnership is.
Okay, I'm game for that.
Good. Good. Okay, I'll tell you what I think it should be about. And I'm glad we're talking about this because I've been thinking about this for a while.
Good. Come on.
I want you to support me. I want you to make me look good, make nice conversation, hold my hand if I've had a rough day. What I'm not looking to do is talk about art, culture, politics, business. I don't want to pretend like your opinions on those things matter to me because they don't. I need you to find somebody else to talk about that with. I do not want to watch your movies. I don't want to give advice. I don't want an artist husband. I want somebody who makes my life easier, not harder. And in exchange, I'll take care of you. And I won't make you look bad in front of people.
I can't believe I'm having this conversation. I can't believe
Wait a
it.
minute. Before you get all emotional and crazy about it, just think about this for 1 second. Those things that I can't give you, I mean, coming from me, is it really that important?
To have my brain respected?
I'm not saying I don't respect your brain. I'm just saying I don't want to have to pretend like I respect all this other stuff that I don't. I mean, Jonathan, you're not a scholar. You're not Mel Brooks. I've made peace with that.
You don't think I'm funny? Do I bore you?
Only when you pretend to be something that you're not.
When I talk about my writing, what do you think?
I think it's cute. I think it's cute.
Cute?
Yes.
How is it cute?
It's cute because I know what it takes to be really great. I work with successful people all the time, Jonathan. They have a different level of seriousness about them. They have a self-respect.
I take myself seriously.
You really think you work that hard?
I do, yes.
Really?
Yes.
So last night, you were watching the Game Show Network for 3 hours. What was it?
I am considering a spec pilot about a game show. It's called Research.
Right, like the spec pilot you were doing on the, what was it, competition pie making?
Yes. That could have been great.
Yes, it might have been great if you actually wrote it, but you did not. Because the reality is you spend more time on the computer reading gossip or at the gym working out than you do on your writing, which is supposed to be your passion. But people who are really passionate about their work, they spend all day, every minute of the day, pushing the rock up the hill.
Yeah, well, there is a happy medium between being like a workaholic and a dilettante, huh? Think about that.
It's a few weekends and a few late nights for you, honey. It is amateur hour.
Well, I can't win with you.
You're not that guy. You don't have to be that guy. You do other things really well.
Like what?
Like you're kind and you're sweet. And you fuck like a racehorse. And I love it.
Thanks. I guess.
You know, there's a lot of people whose work I respect. There's only one person I want to fuck.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What's going on in there? I'm sorry, Annie.
You both better get the fuck out!
But
What were you thinking? Why would you do that?
I was having fun. You should try it sometime.
I can't believe I'm friends with you. You're an animal.
You know, we haven't been real friends in a long time, Annie. I think you'll find you have fewer real friends than you think, unless you count people you hire to fill up seats like that Martin guy.
Fuck you, Dana.
Fuck you too, Annie.
Thanks again, Annie.
And Martin is my friend. He's a much better person than you are. He's a human being.
I've seen a perfect sunrise in the morning, the birth of gold and crimson on the sea. I walk a perfect night in early summer, with the warmest lilac breeze caressing me, and I recall a perfect night of music. My eyes filled up with tears when it was through, and when I turned to see you also crying, I knew I'd found my perfect love in you. And once my life was filled with someone who shared the beauty all around. We built our world with perfect moments.
It's me, my white camellia.
Don't call me that. I'm not anymore.
Well, but you are, though. And you always have been. Ever since our kiss in the gardens of the Alhambra and those white camellias wrapped around us under the moonlight.
We were both white camellias. We were both so young, so fragile.
Two camellias who knew nothing. But how was I supposed to know you needed me? Well, you always had your cooking, your friends, your parties, your job, your art. I mean, you seemed so full.
But I had more at stake because I wanted a family, but you were already married.
What was it you said? A modern woman knows when to move on effortlessly from a bad situation. Yeah, and the second time you vanished without any explanation.
What did you expect me to do? Beg you to leave your wife?
We could have been in each other's lives.
I wasn't willing to compromise.
Just like when you were a girl. Don't you see? This pride's been your downfall.
It wasn't pride. I was never willing to be that powerless again.
You were so unguarded in the beginning. So open.
But that was before you broke my heart the first time.
You know, failed love made me more of a man. My heart blossomed because of you.
Not my heart.
Well, there must have been other loves.
No. I was never that close to anyone ever again.
Were you in love with Dad?
That's Robert, Annie. Robert, our son.
If only.
Everything changed the night after my show. He said horrible things to me. Called me a cunt, a bitch, heartless, so I ran. The opening happened, but I wasn't there.
So why didn't you just tell him before?
It's my body. It's my choice. I didn't have to ask his permission. I wasn't only thinking of myself. You mustn't think that.
Who else were you thinking of?
About us, it would have been so hard for us.
I wanted to have had my chance.
I know, I felt it. I'm mourned. Don't ever think for a second that I took it lightly. And now it's the essential regret. You don't know about regrets. I know everything about it. I never knew I would never have a chance to have another baby.
Sorry your life turned out that way.
I would have been a good mother.
A mother who was kind,
Yes,
devoted, and selfless?
yes. I do so much for people.
Yes, but you always expect something in return, don't you?
No, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a cold person.
You're just a lone person. I mean, there are some people in this world who are meant to be alone. Annie. And you're one of them.
What do you want me to say? That my hopes suffocated everyone around me. I made the right decision, but it just went all wrong.
Hello?
Help me.
I'll be right there. Annie, what are you doing?
What?
What are you taking?
Nothing. Where?
Oh my God. What are these pills?
What
How
are
many
you
of these have you
talking
taken?
about? Just stop it. Stop it.
We have
Mark.
to get
Sit.
you up.
No, I'm fine. Can I just be still? Still.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm cold.
Oh, okay. Come closer. There we go.
I'm so sorry you have to see me like this.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind taking care of you.
You don't?
No, my mom drank.
Mm.
I had to take care of her.
I would have loved to have had you as a son.
I still think motherhood would suit you.
Oh, so many things you don't know about me.
I feel like that all the time. My clients only knew the real me.
What would they do?
Well, they wouldn't hire me for their parties. I mean, look what happened to yours.
Oh, please, I don't
And
want
Roger. Ugh.
I don't want to talk about that party. It's over.
I understand. I left Roger.
Oh my God. What happened?
Couldn't take it anymore. He said that I only loved him for the money. And that I was with him because I could buy nice things.
That's ridiculous.
He's right about some of it. I like that lifestyle. I liked being a boyfriend to a successful writer. And I loved him.
Of course you did.
But you know what, tonight, he said he never loved me.
How dare he say that?
He's a fucking asshole. I want to kill him.
Yeah, let's kill him. Let's just kill him. All of them out there. Put them out in front of a firing squad. Just...
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gordon, and Dana, and Jonathan, and especially Roger. I'm so tired of all you people. Jesus Christ. There's a man. Right over there.
What do you see, Annie?
Don't you see it?
I don't see anything.
He's coming for me.
There is nothing there.
I'm ready.
You're scaring me.
Rosa futura y vena contenida, amatista de ayer y brisa de ahora mismo. Quiero olvidarlas.
Future rose and held fame, amethyst of yesterday and breeze of this moment. I want to forget them.
Hombre y pez en sus medios, bajo cosas flotantes, esperando en el alga o en las sillas su noche. Quiero olvidarlas.
Fish and man in their medium, under floating things, waiting, in the algae or in the chair. Their night. I want to forget them.
Yo, solo yo,
I alone.
labrando la bandeja donde no irá mi cabeza. Solo yo.
I alone, hammering the tray, which will not bear my head. I alone. I used to think connections with other people were the most important things in life.
Come on, let's get you inside. Get you some coffee and sober up and maybe some food. Let's go.
looks like it was always meant to be there.
Yes. It does fit the space perfectly.
La guitarra.
So that's it. What a night.
Like Lorca might have said, a night of sleepless love.
Do you remember anything of what happened?
Oh, yes. I remember everything. Don't you?
Yes. My whole life fucked up in a single night. How did that happen?
I don't think your life is fucked up. A man came to save both of us and moved us forward into courage.
Should I get it?
Yes, please. But tell whoever it is.
Tell them what?
Tell them I'm gone.
Huh?
Tell them I'm gone to Sevilla. For the hot southern sands, yearning for white camellias. I will say goodbye at the crossroads, so that I may enter the path that is my soul's, rousing memories and recalling the bad times. I will go to the small garden of my white song, and I will start to quiver like the morning star.